I Shifa Mayagbe Asiriwe, the Tonwe one of GBANRAUN, ancient GBANRAUN kingdom. And I'm proudly from this GBANRAUN kingdom. I am from Egbesubiri precisely. I live here since I was born. I stayed with my people as a young boy and grow up to this stage. I will be very brief because our king have said a lot of things. I can only assist him where I want to assist, basically on education. I start my primary school here. I finish my primary school and start my secondary school here. Write my WAEC in year 2001. All that what I've come to see was very nice to me at that time, because it was 1980. 1996, I started my secondary school. When I finish, and compared to this time, there is nothing here. You can see this school building. It was built by NDDC, year 2002, if I'm not mistaken. The school was very nice. But for the government to help the situation, afford to bring equipment, none was done. When I was in secondary school, I was also a very good sporter, best runner. In 100 meter race, I take first. My certificate is still with me. The students are running away from lesson. Every 40 minutes, one subject teacher will come and the other one will go, which I come to see. I'm witnessing to this one. I witnessed that. Nobody told me. That is what we do. And the government was in position to question the teachers. Whoever that failed to attend the school must be questioned. That's what I come to see. I doubt to see that the government cannot question their teachers whom they employed to work for a kingdom, for work for a community. How can that be? Just recently, year before last, I've sent my daughter, my eldest daughters to Yenangwa, just because of the dilapidated level of school we are seeing. I say you cannot be here without going for education. And you'll be here till you mature and marry, I can't work. So I posted that down to Yenangwa. Right now, she's with me in the Yenangwa. This year, she will write our head. If not of that intervention, I'm telling you, she would have been here by now, gotten to marry. So my little message, very simple. The government should try. We are working for them. The subject our king has is working for him. He's working for the government. We are assisting them. If whatever we complain, I feel they should reply immediately. That is one side. If you come to health, 0%. If not of some little people who are there having some chemists, the chemists are the only people sometimes who went and bought tablets. A lot of people have gone to operation and died last year. A lot at GBANRAUN, who are not professionals. Just recently, I took my wife, I'm speaking, I took my wife down to Yenangwa. Now she's in Yenangwa taking treatment because there's nothing to help her. No medication. So I have to take her down to Yenangwa. Right now, register in hospital. They are giving her treatment. And the transport from here to Yenangwa is just a trip, 12,000 naira. That means if you don't have transport from here to Yenangwa for your child or for your wife, she will die silently or you will die silently. I believe this is democracy. Democracy is meant for the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We should not be partisan in these issues. Party is no longer mentioned in this issue. Sure. Once you become a governor, you are governor for everybody. Once you become a president, you are president for everybody, including the animal in the forest, as long as that territorial is concerned. And therefore, us, I will just briefly stop. They should try. We are human. Just as they are human, we are human.
It's true.
We don't need to go far.
It's true.
We are really dying in silence.
It's true.
Both in education, we are really dying in silence. Both in health, just as our king has mentioned, the security situation is gradually under control. I will not 50% blaming the government for now, because they have already assisted us. We are getting progress on that point. Therefore, the government of Bayelsa State, particularly our assembly member, the House of Assembly member, constituency 4, who is representing here, to please hear us out. He's still our brother, very close to this community. And most likely, the House of Rep, representing the Southern, good people of Southern Izzo constituency. I was with him. And the senator himself, the senator, please try for us. We have worked for you. I can see that some of us here are your subject. We have worked for you, we have voted for you. Senator Benson Komowe, please also try your possible best to come to our aid. We are dying in silence. Just as the media said, in a very few time, he will bring it up in the media. He will bring it up in a posterior or video. You will watch it. Nobody, no man, no woman who loves your child will allow your daughter or your son to go and school in those houses, except you want her to die with a snake bite or a poisonous, any other poisonous hazards. So please let them try. Here I stop. I will not go further. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Clap. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is an citizen from the community. As Shiftonwe, you have said it all. Those are what he is experiencing for all this while. He said he cannot notice that nothing is going on. His own daughter transported her to Yenangwa. He said for the father, he's a high chief in this community working with the king. He don't want his children to down to Obanda to vote for here. But it's unfortunately he cannot. They have to transport them. And from here to Yenangwa is 12,000 naira. 12,000 naira. I school in a village. In the village. I school in the village, finished my secondary school in the village. If I proceed, most of us that finish our secondary schools in village are so brilliant. To the core, brilliant. High school is secondary school. Today you are seeing my publication all over the world. Sir, can we know your name and whatever, and tell us what you are experiencing in this community and what you want the government to do for you? You'll be brief because I got a question in our midst.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Leah Nupu Solomon. By the special grace of God, I am the youth president, GBANRAUN clan, in Southern local government of Bayelsa State. I'm from Agobriama in GBANRAUN clan, Shazili. I want to talk about education specifically because I started my primary school at Ofriya community in GBANRAUN clan. That's where I started my primary school. And after my primary 3, further my education, my primary education to GBANRAUN intern year and finished my primary school year. Then I was admitted into the secondary school here in GBANRAUN community, and I finished my secondary school year. Let me say, as of that time, schools were good to us, but even as of that time, they said the education was bad. But compared to this present time, our days school were good, if I have to say. Then let me be very specific because of time factor. I want to talk about this last teachers recruitment of Bayelsa State. Teachers were, recruited by the state government based on the request of the clan heads, the royal majesties of various clans, especially GBANRAUN clan. Our king called on the government in the past, let me say, 7 years because of teachers. The teachers will be employed and posted to this place. And actually, few of the teachers were recruited and also posted, about 3 of them posted to this secondary school, GBANRAUN Community Secondary School, here in GBANRAUN community. But it was unfortunate that after a while, the teachers were here. Actually, the king always, day by day, provide what he has, the little he has, to assist them to make sure good education is given to the people in the GBANRAUN clan. But after some months, it was unfortunate that the state government made an announcement that the employment has been terminated and the teachers were withdrawn from the kingdom. Where a first-class king is heading, people, a kingdom that is made up with communities and is, overpopulated. Teachers that are being posted to the place were withdrawn by the state government. It was a big surprise, a great surprise to us. And up to date, as we are speaking, the teachers have not been restated, has not been posted or employed and posted to this place. So that is a very great error, if I may say. And as a clan youth president, I'm calling on the state government, the Commissioner for Education, House of Rep member, House of Assembly member representing Constituency 4, and other appropriate authorities to come to our aid. We need teachers, we need good education, we need their help. We need them to come and renovate our school sites for us, both primary and secondary school. Even the health, the health facilities, we need their help. That's what I have to say to the public. Thank you.
Thank you. Domere from Wari is asking you a question, youth president. She said, what is your contribution as a youth president in terms of these difficulties that your community faces? What are your contributions? What have you done? What is your impact? What have you done? So,
okay, thank you very much for that question. Actually, as a youth president, I've contributed a lot. It's not by my power. I cannot say I did it single-handedly, but with the support of the king and the council of chiefs, we've done a lot. I am one of the teachers that was recruited. I was among the teachers that were recruited. Okay. And I was in this school, yes, as a classroom teacher. I actually performed my duties, but it was unfortunate that my employment was terminated and I was withdrawn from the secondary school. So this is my contribution. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. For clarity purpose, what was the purpose of your determination of this primary school for those teachers? What was the reason given to you people?
The reasons are best known to the government.
No reason.
No reason.
Well, thank you very much, the youth chairman, the youth president. Thank you for your efforts that you have contributed towards the development of the community and also the youth. The youth president is appealing to state governments and the commissioners and all that to do the needful. The needful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, at this point, there is no discrimination in law. There is no discrimination in law, equality before the law. Where there is a man, there is also a woman. We'd love to hear from a woman in the community to tell us her name and what she passing through, the community is passing through that she knows. In Mijoka Fie, Ijoko one Fie Bimo. Oh, Ijo Gerana so that I pregerana back or the Joy doing it. So where in Neregba, Yaman Yemiegba, then where Pam Yeni Torokeremini, no woman or school came here, or one came me back over there. As she's coming here on behalf of all the women here because time and mommy these are women that came to speak. She wants to speak on behalf of all the women in the kingdom. She's representing the women. These are women representative. She is the leader. She wants to make a contribution. I'm no woman say work in school. I remember. No woman ni ogone ni mama say dofa. Osaka me. So when Eregbada, where few Iberifao.
Neremo Sinimune E. Ebelo. Neremo Tinimune E. Ebelo. GBANRAUN Kapa Brama Kemdo Buyum. Wa berebe femino yama doba fa akim. O yaman wa feminine yam. Fun mi yekwa la. E berebe me ekpo fun kpo nimuka. Girl young boy la girl man ko be confusion to be problem. Baba wa mala wa ba bese say ka ka ne mi fion ko dan. Pera me school mu e kasama ko fa. Wara buba ma se o polo kriwe papa bo mene. O wa mo ko me ba simili do na ko ba school ko mu boy. Ba berebe mi so be boy fro debe. E bu ya ko mo femen. Sitting big bebo. Pulling the cup to ampli pafa. Anka akpado take and yanagwamu. You mean where I may know I'm so yanagwakim. Because brave men pinning what pomani ampa problem coco fremen. Ba wabo wala manam. Wabaga pulling the gun manaware. Mayo me pafa. Doctors poefa. What me berebatim biamana pinning one poman branke. Pulipabatim many Antonio. Come out upon the fakim. And it's about on fame and have a fame ba burasa ko gbingila ba yanagwa lamanam wala ban ba survive man an zinaba selena na ba ya ba fe ka fem an ya ba skimo ko yora bomo wo ya fa boman biya ya bo wa fa pa mi munabe o we ya ko kan ya tubu dawa mi yora ba ko tubu dawa man e bi standard biya war wefa an ko wo mo femen perebe yemi se gba asine wa femino ya ma doba boy so government ba kama bane wona help me na ban passe wona help we ifuru abomakpomo o ya femin so kama se help we
Verify.
yeah
Thank you. For the benefit of those that do not understand the language that she's speaking, you know, she's an Ijaw woman from this community. She did not understand our language. She didn't understand the English language very well. So she can speak, but she cannot speak fluently like us. So we decided that she should speak our dialects, whereby she will be flow. Now she can see that she's flowing. One, she said she does not know how to speak English language does not mean that our children cannot speak. Yeah. What does that mean? She said she wants to train her children. How do we train? How do we train our children? Now, in our communities, one husband can train, and woman can also train their own children, and they jointly train. Now, she wanted to train her children, but the community, the school, the secondary school, primary school, zero. Primary school, zero. Nothing is working. Nothing is moving. How can she train the children? She said because of that, she struggled with her family, move down to Yenagoa. Must she be in that way? I said, I schooled in secondary in the village. She said she don't want her children to face what she faced. That is why she threw them down to the other community in Yenagoa, the headquarters of Delta State. Now she's calling on the state government, calling on the appropriate quarters, calling on whoever that representing this community to come to their head. As I've shown you just now, we have women that are there that are able to speak. But because of time, because of other things that we wanted to do, they choose to be the representative of the woman to speak. So I am interpreting what she said. In preamble, in summary, in paraphrasing, she's telling the government to come to their head. They are women. They are women. So this is what she's preamble. I paraphrase it, I summarize it, and the other. She also made mention of pregnant women. They are the one facing it. By law, every pregnant woman by law, every pregnant woman under the law, even the National Association of Niger, also clearly stated that women have to receive good health care. Even in our constitution, the women have to go to good health care. Even pregnant women have to go to health care. Even in the labor law, they have to go for. But there is no health care facility. Even the one we have is lock and key. Yesterday, when I paid a visit to the community to the health center, it was lock and key where we instruct the CDC chairman to bring a key to open it. It's appealing to government. Even where no potable water, I saw it, which I said that petroleum evidence will be released. The water that they are drinking, the water they are also using for where they are pushing out waste, which is very bad. They're calling on the government, calling on the non-governmental organization, philanthropists to come to their aid in the aspect of health center, in the aspect of education, and all that. I, on behalf of the king, appeal to state government to please come to the aid of the people of GBANRAUN. What I saw in the Bible, Jesus wept. I wept. That's the shortest verse in the Bible. What I saw yesterday is I wept because I have not heard. I was reading on newspapers that a secondary school are being deployed to the extent where snakes are living in the secondary school. Where we see the holes, which I will publish it, that has nothing to write about. According to Dr. Slavosky in South Africa, he's a medical doctor. He said it is what you call unexplainable when the things cannot be explained. When you cannot explain what is called unexplainable. That's what Dr. Slavosky said. So what we saw here yesterday, it is unexplainable. Nothing to explain the deplorable condition of what the people of GBANRAUN are facing. If GBANRAUN is passing through this way, if GBANRAUN Kingdom that we have been hearing is passing through this way, then where are other communities will be able to face? So I appeal to the state government. I appeal to the Commissioner of Education, Honorable Dr. Jento Emela, is a friend of mine. I'll forward all this list to him. And also the member representing the good people of GBANRAUN in Southern Nigeria local government area in House of Rep in Abuja. And also member representing the good people of Southern Nigeria constituency 4 in the Bayelsa State House of Assembly to do the needful, and also the chairman of Southern Nigeria local government area. With authority invested on me, as I've told you, lawyers don't lie. The pictorial evidence are before me will be published. No amount of money will debar me not to publish these things because I saw you with my eye. In law, as I've said, clearly stated that ASA evidence. We don't believe in ASA evidence. Solomon tell Peter tell John that this is what he heard. You cannot defend it in court because you are not the originator of that decision. So I saw with my two naked eye with the pictorial evidence to be present in the publication. Thank you and God bless you. Please pardon me the way I speak because when the Spirit comes, we speak. Thank you. Do now. Do. Yeah. Viewers, we are also the arrival of our Royal Majesty in our midst, which will be able to demonstrate us in the area of health, the health centers, our women, because a situation where in the kingdom where a king, the wife of a king is not supporting the king, there is no development. But I can see the development that I've seen here by the king. I think there is a woman on his back. So here we have the arrival of our king's wife to tell us more about the woman aspect. Ijoka mo fie po ijoka fie mene. Pere beke fie po beke fie mene. Bere kan question na mo de pere tin bo me bi that yora abuma. O me gba me gberi me o se ona wo ma ko ba ko skuru mu ai mi a o ko ba pre. Owo ma no wo ma ko ba ko skuru mu a o. Kan bo go so fie ya no wo ba ya skuru mu ai. Fie. O ya fie. Wara ke mi. O ya fie. Ofie. They said there is no school, no teachers, nothing is going on. Everything zero. Our Royal Majesty. Microphone, don't know. Okay. Yes, mommy, do no how? Do? War. Well, Mommy, you will tell us what your kingdom is facing, most especially in the area of health. Women, even in law, even in our constitution, section 42, sub 1, in the 1999, sorry, constitution say clearly stated that women have right to speak.
Yeah.
We will not discriminate women. No law in this country that discriminates women.
Yeah.
As a person that knows the law, we see no reason why women will pass through difficulty in aspect of health. Even the conventions, international convention, international law, or treaties, all the articles, they did not discriminate women. Even in labor law, women are respected. If you are a worker in any ministry, and if you are pregnant, the time we want to go delivery, maternity period, they will give you maternity period to go. So our mommy will tell the world, because the world is hearing, tell the world what's your kingdom. Your kingdom is facing the aspect of health. Pregnant women, what are they facing? The health center I got there was lock and key. Mommy, why? It was when I got there they brought key. Why the health center is lock and key? Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you so much. I've been in this kingdom for the past 7 years. And I came to discover that an aspect of health for the kingdom, there I can say, when I say 100%, it's not up to 10%. The women in this kingdom have been suffering. The children are suffering. So many times when health issue comes up, before they will get to Yenagua for health purposes, maybe the person might have given up. What are we saying? The governor's wife is a nurse, for crying out loud. And how can a sitting governor will allow a kingdom that is producing oil in southern Nigeria will suffer like this? How can they suffer like that? The governor is there. Can't development come into this kingdom? Are we not part of Bayelsa State? Are we not part of southern Nigeria? Are they not benefiting from this kingdom? How can children suffer? We lost children every day. We lost women that are pregnant every day. We lost elderly women that cannot take medical care every day. And we sit down and we say we are doing good for the people. I'm saying it because I am the mother of the kingdom. I am the mother of the kingdom. I am bittered. I am bleeding in my heart that we are suffering like this. Are we not part of the development stripe in this country? Why would they allow us? Road, we are not there. Healthcare, we are not there. Education, we are not there. Then tomorrow, these same people will cycle around and say they are bringing development. When they want to do campaign, they will come here. They will promise so many things. They will not do anything. Both House of Reps, local government chairmen, governors. What are we saying? We'll continue to complain. They will not hear our view. They will not hear our views. They feel that we are not important. We don't have anybody. What are politicians doing? What are governors doing? The governor's wife, is she not an health personality? Did she know that it's very, very important for us to receive health care in this kingdom? For example, a woman died last year. They went to GBANRAUN to do the operation. She died there. There was no light. It's from this kingdom. They moved her to GBANRAUN there. She died because no proper medical care. Look at the kingdom. You have walked around the kingdom. You saw what is going on. Is there any proper development? Oil company, they will come, they will deceive, they will go back. Why is it that this country, Bayelsa as a state, cannot develop the communities. They keep the communities the way it is, but go to their place, they will go and develop their roads, develop everything. They cannot develop the Niger Delta where they eat soil, they eat everything. The economic finances come from these areas. Why are we not receiving development? Why? Why? Why are we suffering? For crying out loud, for Christ's sake. The government should come and attend to our plea, to attend to all our grievances. If not, the next election that is coming, they will not see us. They will not see us. Look at lights that they brought. They cannot come and wire this community, the whole of this kingdom, no lights, no health care, no security, no nothing. Then they will stand, they will come and they will stand, they will do campaign and promise nonsense,
Thank you. Our Royal Majesty. Okay. Our Royal Majesty. Our Royal Majesty Our Royal Majesty heart is bleeding because this is exactly what a mother of a kingdom have to speak. This is what exactly a woman, a mother who have the heart of our women in the community speak. See, they will speak bitterly. It is very, very painful, unfortunate. When in the kingdom, when the mother of the kingdom saw or heard, not ESAO, listen though, not ESAO, heard that under our kingdom, a woman passed on because of through hard labor and all that. It is very, very painful. Even as a man that who have blood, or as a man that who have conscience and all that, it's very painful. A kingdom that a mother is, a kingdom the traditional mother is, how can she be heard that children dies? How can we hear that children, women with pregnant and all that dies? No proper treatment, hospitals and nothing and all that. It's very, very painful. Our Royal Majesty. Viewers all over the world, this is Our Royal Majesty, the wife of the Royal Majesty, King Captain Okagwe, the Frank Okagwe, the Egbeswe, the Thor, the GBANRAUN, the 10th. Unere bitterly. We are trying to calm her down because she's very bitter. Really, I told you earlier on, they will come very soon. Politics time don't come, they will come. They will come with a sweet-coated mouth. As I've said, to me, I will speak because I'm covered by the section 34, 35, 36, 37 under my fundamental rights. I have the freedom of speech to speak, and I will speak. That politicians will come tomorrow with their sweet-coated mouth, with their peanuts. 4,000 naira per person for a vote. I am not a politician, no. I don't vote. I don't vote. But you can see what people are passing through. Me and my wife is also a lawyer too. We don't vote because there's nothing this politician can do. You can see the whole community. See the secondary school, health center, lock and key. It was the CDC chairman. I said, why is this place locked? Before he run to go out, I don't know where he brought the key. Open the health center. If there's now, sorry to God forbid, if there's an emergency now, how do you transport the person? Where do we go now? Where now? If there's an emergency now, as we are talking, Our Royal Majesty, we thank you. We really appreciate you for your wonderful speech, and I think the world is hearing you. The world is seeing you. This is a platform where we have up to 36,000 persons watching. BreakingNewsOnline.com. I am the CEO, the director, and also NewExpressOnline.com. I'm the CEO and director and CEO, and Don Magdi Daily Nugget, where I wrote a lot of articles for the past 25 years. If you go to my WhatsApp page every day without rest, my wife tired. 2 o'clock I stood and I write. I'm not afraid because I'm writing in line with the law. How much will you give me not to publish this information? The first-hand information, Our Royal Majesty. I'm lawyer, sir. So the next person to speak, goes and so that we round up because the Agadaga is in our midst. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I am Chief. Okay, I am Chief Lawrence Okiakpe. I was a teacher in this community. And I know how school is. During our time of teaching, or during our time of when we were in this school, it is the government that controls everything, and the school was working. But nowadays, government